या पड़ोसी, हम सबसे रुककर प्यार से बात करते हैं। यहां तक कि बस ट्रेन, फ्लाइट में अनजान लोगों से भी रिश्ता बना लेते हैं।
एक काम ठीक से नहीं होता, ध्यान कहाँ रहता है सारा दिन। मेरा स्पेशल गिफ्ट था वो।
आज से एक नया रिश्ता जोड़ते हैं, आपका सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट रिश्ता। हर एक घंटे बाद सिर्फ 1 मिनट रुककर अपने मन से हालचाल पूछिए। अगर मन किसी बात से परेशान है, उदास है या निराश है, उससे प्यार से बात कीजिए, अच्छी अच्छी राय दीजिए।
मस्तक के बीच में चमकती हुई मैं शक्तिशाली आत्मा हूं। परमात्मा की सर्व शक्तियां मुझ में समा चुकी हैं। मेरी तरफ से आपको सिर्फ और सिर्फ दुआएं।
आपका मन 1 मिनट में ठीक हो जाएगा। Just a minute meditation, creating a relationship with yourself.
Om Shanti. Good morning. This is the last day of this retreat, and the theme for this day is to empower. And we already have enough insights to empower ourselves, and what empowering the self really is. This will be the first session, which is beginning very shortly. But before we begin with this session, can we do a quick activity? Can we all please stand up? And when you stand, choose a partner. And don't choose your spouse as a partner who might be sitting next to you. Choose a different partner. It is better to choose a different partner. Don't choose the person who's come with you. Could be your spouse, could be your any relative. Choose a different partner, okay? Turn towards your partner. Turn towards your partner. And one of you decide to be the angel, and the other person will be the mirror. So one of you decide who will be the angel, and the other person will become a mirror. Okay? Now, what does the angel do? The angel has to decide what you have to do as an angel. But the mirror, what does the mirror do? Copy. So whatever the angel does, the mirror has to exactly follow. And there'll be some light music that will be played. So the angel can dance, the angel can do anything, and the mirror has to copy. Okay? Let's begin. Angels, don't forget that you are an angel. I will ask the angels, don't sit now, please wait. I will ask the angels, were the mirrors perfect? Yes. आप बड़े अच्छे हैं, बचा रहे हैं अपने अपने मिरर को. Very nice. Now we will do a friendship clap. 4 हाथ की ताली with your partner. This is 2 हाथ की ताली. But when you do it with 4 hands with your partner, this is 4 हाथ की ताली. So let us welcome Shivani Didi with this 4 हाथ की ताली, this friendship clap. Thank you. Please be seated. So everybody is energized for a very empowering session. And before I begin this session, I have asked Didi to begin this session. Just a few important announcements. After this session, when you go for a break, when you leave the hall, one side of the hall is the contribution desk, but the other side of that is the travel and transport desk. So please get your return travel date and details confirmed, because transportation has to be arranged. If you have not done it already, please, there will be a brother sitting over there. Get your travel return journey details noted, and you have to be ready with your packed luggage 2 hours before your departure time, train time. So you have to come down to the accommodation counter 2 hours before you have to leave, and you please get your return thing verified. Okay? And there was one more announcement. Dilip bhai? There was one more announcement. Second announcement was travel. And one more thing was there? Yeah. There is a campus tour arranged for you today. So it will be from 3 o'clock. So how many of you want to go for campus tour? If you can quickly, okay, lot many, almost everybody. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Didi.
Om Shanti. Minute of silence. This traffic control we have to do as many number of times in the day. Even if it's not a minute, just 30 seconds. I, the soul, center of the forehead, point of light. See yourself. I am a divine soul, Pavitra Atma. Purity is my personality. Just feel this energy. Purity is my personality. Every thought is pure. Every word is elevated. Every behavior is for the benefit of everyone. What we could also do is, when we go back to our workplace, so your team or your organization, you can write a few affirmations which are applicable for the entire team. See what happened just now, when for 30 seconds also, everyone creates the same thought, the energy changes. So if we do this same at our workplace, so simple sankalp like, I'm a powerful being, I'm always happy, I'm calm and stable, perfect, healthy, and one sankalp which will be aligned with your team or your organization's mission. What is it that you want to achieve in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year? That you make as your sankalp. Even a sankalp like we are always in harmony. The whole team, we are always in harmony. And then we have already achieved, fill in the blank, what you want to achieve. If you are beginning a meeting, just take a minute of silence. This 1 minute of silence can actually change the quality of the meeting, and it can actually change the outcome of the meeting. Because what that 1 minute silence will do is, what happens, like we come into this hall, right? So everything is done, lights, mic, AC, audience, everything is set. We take care of everything outside, but we don't take that 1 minute to settle the mind. So we are coming out from whatever we are doing with all our thoughts, and we get into the next task, and then into the next task, and into the next task. So we switch from one task to the next. And nowadays we are doing 2 tasks at the same time also. But if we are doing all this without preparing the mind, then the mind is getting affected by the task. And that is when it is emotional independence, that I am getting influenced by the task. If you just take this 30 seconds, 1 minute before every task. Can we do 30 seconds before every task? Every task matlab one meeting, sitting in front of your computer about to begin your project, beginning your lunch, like that, task. Task doesn't mean every 10 minutes. Task just means when you shift from one to the next, one to the next. Take 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds to strengthen yourself. So what this will do is, this is charging the battery throughout the day. And why this is so important, when you reach home in the evening, we are reaching home in the evening like this. And now in most homes, both the parents are reaching like this. And that is why we are not able to radiate the right energy. So when you and me were growing up, for most houses, one parent was working and one parent was at home. So, and that one parent who was working also was not creating so much stress. So automatically we were emotionally taken care of without doing anything. Now both are working and both are stressed. Both are working is not a problem, but both are stressed. So both are coming at a lower energy. So throughout the day we have to remember, I have to go home in the evening to my family in what state? In what state? Energized. I cannot go home and say, you know what, I had such a bad day today, and the other person will say, don't even ask, mine was terrible. What are we competing about? What are we competing about? We are saying mine was worse than yours. Meaning what? My tolerance power is very low right now, don't trouble me. What energy we are giving to the family. So, working is not the problem. Not taking care of your mind while working is the problem. Work more than what you're working right now, but taking care of the mind. So we begin with meditation in the morning, we begin with spiritual study 15 minutes at least in the morning, and in between just 30 seconds, just 30 seconds. And whatever we are studying, we will put it into action. We will put it into action. Let's go back and make our cabin or our desk or our team a no anger zone. Correct? बनाएंगे no anger zone? Yes? किधर बनाएंगे no anger zone? Just make it. It's not a method to get work done. Like if you've seen at the airports now, I know Delhi, Bombay, they've put up those boards there where you're getting security check and all done. That you cannot be abusive or, behave badly with the officials there, with the staff there. They've said, we'll take action against you. These boards were not there before. These boards are also post-COVID. Why? People came back into this world more reactive than before. That reactive behavior doesn't just affect that person who's reacting, it also affects the other people. So why can't we put such gentle things at workplace in a different vocabulary? That what is our way of working going to be? Harmony, respect. Respect culture at workplace. You can't just shout at somebody, just can't get irritated and scream at somebody like that. Because you are not just affecting one person, you are affecting the air of the office. So when you evaluate a person's performance, it should not be only performance based. It should be person based. Person based. If you make it only performance based, then everybody is ready to scream, shout and reach the top. So it was like yesterday, not just how many marks, how was the exam experience. Similarly, when you are evaluating a person, don't just check what they achieved, how are they with the team. Evaluate based on EQ, the person, sanskar. How helpful are they, caring are they, compassionate are they? That should be the criteria. Once you put that as the criteria, everybody will start focusing on that. But if we keep only performance the criteria, people say, okay, shout, scream, get work done, go on top of the ladder, next time appraisal higher. How many are going to help others to move ahead? You put them in the front, they are leadership quality. Putting yourself in the front, anybody can do. How many are going to teach others to come in the front? So look for that leadership quality. And when you start looking for it, talking about it, appreciating it, everyone will start inculcating it. It's like, imagine in school, if we had to start giving 5 marks for honesty, 5 marks for kindness, 5 marks for helping each other, the world will change. But nobody was talking about sanskars. Everybody was maths mein kitna mila, physics mein kitna mila, isme kitna mila, which is important. But this is more important. This is one subject which is going to be with me in life forever, who I am. But at least we can do it now. Can we do it now? Can we keep those as criteria? Caring nature, helpful nature, putting people in the front is a very important part of nature. And most important, behavior. Behavior. The one who is lowest on anger, they should be put in the front. They'll be good leaders. These criteria also need to be taken care of. So when you go back from here, very gently incorporate little things. So little that nobody even realize something has shifted. But they will realize the difference when it actually happens. Because we are going back to change the work culture. Last few months, there's a lot of talk about work culture, right? But because of the need or the demand or whatever of the organization, they might not always be able to reduce pressure. But if they increase resilience, people will be able to handle pressure more. But that doesn't mean all inhuman times of working in the day and night and all, not like that. But just pressure. Because now when the generation after this will come to your office and the generation after that will come to your office, you will need a very different work culture. Very different work culture. So we will need to start doing it from now. Anyone did the homework yesterday with the affirmations? Kisne kiya? Good. Mil gaya? Everybody got it? What affirmations to write for this self? Write before you leave from here. So that in case you don't get it what you want to write, you're going to ask somebody here. And then make your set of affirmations. At least 6-7 affirmations should be fixed. And then we say them every night, every morning, with every meal. With every meal. Energize your meal with the vibration of your affirmation. Suppose your affirmation is, I'm always happy. And the person who cooked for you today is stressed. Then you will consume that stress vibration. So we have to pause and say our affirmation before our food. We say it before water also. Water has the vibration of the city. इसीलिए हिंदी में कहते हैं कौन से शहर का पानी पीते हो. I never understood what it meant also, what they were saying. कौन से शहर का पानी पीते हो, किसके घर का नमक खाते हो. तो water, the salt, it absorbs vibration. इसीलिए if anybody is fatigued, they just have to put their feet in salt water. Right? And you just put your feet in salt water and it will just take away all that negative energy. Negative energy means all the energy that is consumed during the day. So water and salt, highest absorbing of vibrations. So this water will have the vibrations of the city. So now you check what are the vibrations of the city, they are there in the water. So if I drink a glass of water, it will have stress, fear, anger, whatever is there in whichever city. That's why if you just go a little away from your city to a small village, 100 kilometers away from the city, your mind will start changing because your water and air has changed. That is why we said, अरे यहाँ आकर बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है. It's not about बाहर अच्छा है. It is उसकी वजह से यहाँ अच्छा हो गया. The air and water will change. The food will change. So we can't keep going away from the city. But we will be in the city and we will work on the vibrations of the food and water that we are having. So just 5 seconds, hold a glass of water like this. Just visualize yourself, glass of water. Even if you're sitting with people, even if you don't want to look down and do it in front of them, just holding the glass of water or just on your desk there, the glass of water, and just create these 5 thoughts. I'm a powerful being. I'm always happy. I'm calm and stable. My mind and body is perfect, healthy. And one vibration which we always need to create is God's power and blessings is a divine circle of protection around me. This is a must. A must. Why must? Protect yourself and then go into the world. आपको याद है वो दुनिया में किसी को कुछ होता है ना तो वो ऐसे सर्कल करके नज़र उतारते हैं. Have you seen that? Your mummies ever done that to you? So what are they doing? They're putting a higher energy circle around you so that they will remove the negative energy. But रोज़ रोज़ कौन करेगा ये सब? इससे अच्छा हम खुद ही करेंगे अपने लिए. खुद ही ड्रॉ करो अपने अंदर सर्कल एक. Just there is lot of vibration around us, and vibration doesn't mean negative. Negative means the normal vibrations of the world. If you're sitting in a metro, you're surrounded by hundreds of people. You're sitting in the office, you're going to a shopping mall, you're going to a restaurant. It's so many people's energy right there in front of us. That's why we get tired by the end of the day, because lot of energies have come into our system. So just every day, God's power and blessings is a divine circle of protection around me. Draw one circle around yourself, around the body. Teach children also to draw this. Visualize a white light circle around you. Our affirmation for relationships, my every relationship is in harmony. So what is the vocabulary of affirmation? Whatever I want should be, I have to say I am. Everyone's understood, right, how to write affirmation? Anyone who doesn't know how to write? Everyone's clear? What is the vocabulary? Not I don't want to be angry. No. Not I should not get angry. No. I am a peaceful being. Sankalp se siddhi means any sankalp you repeat, it will become a reality. Which means that energy will start getting created. And yesterday you saw when those energies start creating, those neurons start firing, those patterns get created, and then we live through that energy. So when we change our vocabulary, we are going to change our negative affirmations. Affirmations are not only those which we consciously write. Our normal vocabulary has lot of lines which we say often. So keep checking any line that you're saying often or saying here, thinking often, which should not happen, change it. Change it. Equation is, it may be the reality, but if I not like the reality, I should not be thinking and saying it. I should be thinking and saying that what I want the reality to be. That is Sankalp se Siddhi. It is an equation, it is a law. It's a law. It has not come from the West called as law of attraction and manifestation. It has come from the culture of Bharat in thousands of years called Sankalp se Siddhi. Sankalp karo, siddh karo, manifest karo. But Sankalp se Siddhi is working always. It doesn't work only when I'm writing my affirmations. It is working always. So take care of that vocabulary, thinking or words which you say often. And take care of what you say to the children. Take care of what you say to your teams. Any negative statement said often will become a reality. And even if it is not a reality now, if you change it to a positive affirmation, that will become a reality. So while you are on your journey back, in flight or in train or in car, use that time. You have to do it before you reach home. Have to before you reach in that air. So just write down names of your people you work with, names of course, family members. What are my typical thoughts that I have about this person? Let's say somebody in my team is always late. It's a reality. They're always late. Tell them how much ever, they are still always late. Now, always late is a reality. I look at that reality and what does my thought become? They are always late. And then everybody's thought is, हाँ वो तो हमेशा ही देर से आते हैं. कोई तो कहेगा भगवान भी आ जाए ना, इनको नहीं बदल सकता, ये लेट ही आएंगे. Then that other person says, sir, I will come on time tomorrow. Say, हाँ देखते हैं आते हैं कि नहीं आते हैं. And then because of all the energy we create, that person again comes late tomorrow. And then we say, मालूम था मुझको, आप टाइम पे नहीं आएंगे. These are strong negative affirmations. But what do we say? But वो नहीं आते, that is why we are saying नहीं आते. This is where spirituality says, don't say what you can see, say what you want to see. तो क्या लिखेंगे उनके लिए हम? क्या लिखेंगे हम उनके लिए? शिवांगी क्या लिखेंगे if someone is late? क्या लिखेंगे उनके लिए? Always before time. Before time. सोच को ऊंचा उठाएं. ऊंचा उठाएं. Always before time. So this exercise please do before you reach home. Especially for children. What is your concern? What is your worry? What is it about the child that comes as a troubling thought to you often? It is a reality. But if you keep repeating that reality will never change. So use this power. Sankalp se Siddhi is a power. A power to create miracles. अच्छा, most important चीज़ तो ये है कि suppose they don't come on time even after you doing the sankalp. But what benefit will happen by doing that sankalp? The person is coming late every day. I am every day creating this thought, वो कितना late आते हैं, समझते क्यों नहीं, ये नहीं करते, वो नहीं करते. तो मेरी बैटरी क्या हो रही है? वो कल फिर से लेट आ रहे हैं, मेरी बैटरी फिर कम हो रही है. And then I'm not working with one person. Suppose I'm working with 10 people. All 10 people have one issue. Create one thought of 10 people. आपकी बैटरी तो फ्री में कम हो गई. Right or wrong? अपनी इतनी कमजोरियां हैं. We have enough of our weaknesses. Let us not churn other people's weaknesses. Easy now to do this? Will you create the blessing for them before you reach office? कौन कौन करेगा ये छोटी सी एक्सरसाइज? बस छोटा सा करना. Just change the thought. And very soon you will reach a stage where your mind will understand this is the vocabulary. So like we say, do you think in Hindi, you think in English, you think in your regional language, which language do you think in? So think in the positive, affirmative language. It's a language. It's a language. So let's say you're on the road. This happened with me last week. We was on the road, and that too for an event. So I would always reach before time for an event. Go there, sit in silence, meditate. Aram se आधा घंटा before an event I should reach. And that day there's some accident on the road, and this was in the US. So the GPS was showing half an hour after the event would have started time. And everybody in the car like, late ho gaye, abhi kya ho gaya? I said, okay, now what do we all have to do? We all have to just create a thought, hum time se pehle pahunch chuke hain. And that person sitting next to me said like, ye America hai. I said, yeah, mujhko pata hai. मुझको पता है. He said, ऐसे नहीं होता. I said, हाँ तो हमने कहाँ बोला ऐसे होता है. जब पहुँचने ना संकल्प तो करना अपनी choice है ना. I said, we to create this thought, I told him. I said, we create a thought that we are reaching before time. He said to me, impossible. I said, no problem. But we are still going to create this thought that we are reaching before time. And I looked at the clock. I said, कितने बजे event? 3. I said, say 2:50. 2:50 we will be in the campus. And then everybody, the rest apart from that one person who didn't know this, the rest were very easy to do with that. And it was a 1-hour journey. And continuous the GPS, either stuck, this, everything. 2:55 we were over there. Which that GPS that time showed us, because nothing had to happen. There was one big traffic jam due to the accident. Suddenly it opened up. It's not that we flew over the traffic and went. No miracles will happen like that. But things will change. Now more important is, even if it didn't change. But what happens for 1 hour over here where we keep on thinking those thoughts? What happens here? Late hai, late hai, late hai, late hai, late hai. It only doesn't affect here, it affects here. It affects here. So in every situation, the first thing that's getting affected is my mind, second getting affected my body, third getting affected outside. So even if nothing is in my control, my mind and my body health should be in my control. So ठीक है, कर लेंगे, got it? जो नहीं दिख रहा है वो बोलना है कि हो रहा है, हो चुका है. And just when you say that, your mind just slows down. Higher vibrational thoughts will be lesser in number. Lower vibrational thoughts will be more in number. Overthinking is lower vibrational thoughts. And if I keep doing overthinking during the day, I will not get deep sleep at night. 5th gear में चल रहा है ना मन. And फिर रात को सोने से पहले भी उसको slow down नहीं किया, और ही जितना fast था उसको और fast कर दिया. And then you go to sleep. How many of you feel like sleeping 5 minutes more when you wake up? क्यों हुआ ऐसा? After 6 hours, 7 hours, why does every phone have a snooze button? कोई logic है? 6-7 घंटे के बाद again 5 minutes more to sleep. What will 5 minutes do what 6 hours has not done? But it's a sign. My body gets rested, but my mind was not fresh. So I feel like sleeping a little more. Why was my mind not fresh? Because in the night also it was thinking. It was thinking. So that is why disconnect from work communication by 8 o'clock. Disconnect from work communication. Choose whatever method to make this a reality. And give your team this gift. Why there was no issues before when we had phones? Because when everybody came home, they were disconnected from work. They were disconnected. Sunday they were disconnected from work. Holiday they were disconnected from work. When was the last time you were disconnected from work? When was the last time you were disconnected from work? So actually it is not an emotional issue. It is not even a mental health issue. It is actually a lifestyle issue. And that lifestyle is, this mind is not getting rest. It's not getting rest. So 2 hours before going to sleep, disconnect from work. Yes? Don't fear others will go ahead. And if others still go ahead, no problem. Now it's a wake-up call. No problem if others go ahead. I want happiness, health, harmony and achievement. Not only achievement. Not only achievement. And now it's not about you anymore. Now it's about your children. At least now wake-up call. Now, ऐसा नहीं कैसे चलेगा, मेरा प्रमोशन रुक जाएगा, वो आगे चले जाएंगे, अरे भले जाने दो आगे ना. It is like if someone is driving rash on the road, they will go ahead. If someone is breaking the red signals, they will go ahead. Do I also want to live like that and go ahead? No. So one gift to yourself from here, balance. Work-life balance is not created by any coach who will come. It has to be created by us on our own. And doesn't matter if other people have to go ahead. They have chosen that. They have chosen to spend less time with family and invest all the time in the work. So no problem, their choice. We need to choose carefully, because all that money seems futile when something goes not right at home. ठीक है? What is priority? What is priority? First priority is self. Second priority is this health. Third priority is family. Fourth is work. And actually when you go with a tired mind to work, you're not really giving your best even at work. You're only giving longer hours at work, not your best self at work. You're not. But the world has started believing that longer hours means good work. It's not. If your mind is silent after meditation, in one thought you can get a brilliant new intuitive idea, for which you can do an hour of meeting for that. Naya kya kare, abhi kya kare, abhi kya kare. Sit for few minutes in meditation and that idea will come like this. So long hours is intelligent? No. Powerful minds will be able to do the same work in lesser amount of time. So just get the priority right. So disconnect from work communication for 2 hours before going to sleep. Disconnect from other entertainment. 10 minutes before going to sleep, high energy content. 5 minutes before going to sleep, meditation. Just clean everything that happened during the day. Don't take it to sleep. Keep a diary. Write your affirmations before going to sleep. Write your gratitude before going to sleep. If anyone was not right to us today, forgive them before going to sleep. Don't give your mind work to do in sleep. Do it before going to sleep. If I was not right to somebody today, seek forgiveness in your thoughts before going to sleep. Clean the wounds before going to sleep. This 5-10 minutes done before going to sleep will give you deep sleep and lesser number of hours, and you will be energized. The whole thing about sleep 8 hours, our parents and grandparents never slept for 8 hours. Did they sleep for 8 hours? Nobody slept for 8 hours because their lifestyle was healthy. And we sleep 8 hours and yet we are not fresh when we wake up. How many of you can go off to sleep any time on a flight, train, in the car? Raise your hands, अच्छे से. Look at the hall. And what does this mean? I sometimes ask the person on the flight, I said, क्या हुआ, आप रात को सोए नहीं थे क्या? They say, of course, सोए थे. I said, then how can you sleep early in the morning? Then they think it's a very good quality. He said, मैं कभी भी कहीं भी सो सकता हूँ. So people have started thinking this is a good quality, that I can fall off to sleep anytime, anywhere. Wake up call. If you can fall off to sleep anytime, anywhere, that means you are sleep deprived. You're sleep deprived. That means I need to correct my sleep cycle. I should not be sleep deprived because mind and body is getting affected if I'm sleep deprived. So Right way of sleeping, right time of sleeping. 10 to 4 is the highest energizing time. Healing of every organ in the body is a timing. That's all there available. You can study that. It's deep science. Pancreas healing at this time, this organ healing at this time. There is a timing. So the day I will sleep at 12, I have lost out on my 2 hours of healing, even if I sleep 12 to 6. It's not of number of hours, it is what time are those hours. So it doesn't matter what time you're waking up, but first just start going to sleep at 10 o'clock. And disconnect from work, prepare your mind, slow down, consume something healthy, deep sleep. And when you sleep deep, you will automatically wake up. You will automatically wake up. Because the sleep energizing delta stage is over, mind will wake up and sit like that. And when you experience deep sleep, even if you want to sleep more, you will not be able to sleep. Bolo, nahi neend aa rahi. How can I sleep more now? So that is when you are able to reach that stage where you are not able to sleep more, that means you've slept well. That means you've slept well. Abhi neend aa hi nahi rahi because you've slept well. How many of us sleep longer on a weekend? All this will change. You will not get the liberty of sleeping longer on the weekend because you would have finished your sleep quota on Monday to Friday. So 365 days become the same. Because it is not 5 days sleep deprived, 2 days oversleeping. Both are not right. And even after sleeping longer, we are not our very energized, fresh self when we wake up in the morning. Very sluggish and lazy. Very lazy. Because it was not in the delta stage. Unless the mind goes into the deep stage of delta stage, it's not energizing. Then it's only in that top stage, dream stage more. Try ever. If you wake up at around 4, 5 and go to sleep again, it's only dreams. It's only dreams. है ना? Only dreams after that. Because it is not going to go in the delta state. So we said, अरे ऐसे ही सोए सब क्या क्या संकल्प आ रहे. Better would have been to wake up. So sleep. हाँ जी? अच्छा मंडे ब्लूज भी होते हैं. हमें पता ही नहीं, हमारे 7 दिन एक बराबर हो गए अभी सारे. Lifestyle means all 7 days same. All 7 days. How can you exploit the body one day and then next day think that it will get energized? It doesn't happen like that. Healthy lifestyle every day. Healthy lifestyle every day. In the city where I come from, Monday to Friday they will say work stress. Saturday, Sunday they will party. And what time does the party start and end? What time does the party start and end? So they say Monday to Friday we're so stressed that Saturday, Sunday we have to party to de-stress. But that party lifestyle doesn't seem like a de-stressor. It seems to be bigger stressor than the Monday to Friday work stress. Because they don't sleep right, they don't eat right, they don't drink right, they don't talk right in those conversations after all that they eat and drink. So it's not a de-stressor. De-stressor means an energizer. De-stressor doesn't mean only when I stop thinking about work, that is a de-stressor. It's an energizer. So change that party culture also. Socializing in a healthy manner. Not socializing, wrong sleep cycle, wrong food. This is not socializing. Create a party, a get-together which energizes everybody. Which energizes. The timing should be right, the food should be right, the conversations should be healthy. Healthy. Then it's a de-stressor. Then it's an energizer. So these are lifestyle issues that we are talking about. There's nothing wrong with the mind. There's just nothing wrong with the mind. I was just at breakfast with a doctor who's a very senior doctor of Andhra Pradesh naturopathy. I've forgotten how much figure he said. He said 92% or something of the serotonin which gets secreted in the body is from the gut. So if you're eating wrong food, that's where it's affecting here. here. So go back and get your children to eat home cooked food, things will start changing. It's not a substitute that chalo khana to kha liya na, kuch bhi khaya. No, that kuch bhi khaya is only affecting destiny. Just go back to cooking home cooked food. Work a little less 1 hour, earn a little less, but cook for them. Obviously, because as a human being, how am I going to balance everything? So choose, I will work 1 hour less, but I will go home on time and cook. Power nap ले लो, मिलती है तो ऑफिस में मिल जाता है टाइम तो कर लो. एक्चुअली ज़रूरत ही नहीं पड़ती वैसे बाद में, ज़रूरत ही नहीं पड़ती, बट कर लो तो बहुत अच्छा, वेरी गुड. Only if your day goes right ना, then your night is right. If the day is very troubled like that, फिर वो रात को भी वही thoughts चलते हैं, then it's not deep sleep. 1 minute meditation is an energizer. 20 minutes of meditation takes you to very deep delta stage of energizing. So instead of sleeping 2 hours more, we get up and do 20 minutes meditation. And you save your 1.5 hours and do your work in that much time. Both do the same thing. Meditation is also going to energize the mind. Sleep is also going to heal the mind. So wake up and do it. Okay, so time to go back and make minor, and then gradually major lifestyle changes. Major lifestyle change. Now what will this change? This will start changing the way of thinking. And when my way of thinking will start changing, my karma will change. And when my karma will change, my destiny will change. Who is creating our destiny? Who's creating our destiny? I. How am I creating it? With my every karma. And what is every karma? My thought, word, behavior. Hold a ball like this in your hand. This is your karma ball. Every thought, every word, every behavior means energy that I create and send out is that karma ball. Now carefully throw that ball on this wall. 1 minute. Rule of creating a karma. Don't look at how other people are throwing. What happened was they are working 10 hours, so I should also work 10 hours. No. They are working 10 hours, that is their choice of karma. I will work that what I can fit in for everybody included in my family. Are you okay with achieving a little less, earning a little less, but getting everything else balanced in your house? Who's okay with that? And the secret is, when you balance everything and go back, you will not achieve less. You will not achieve less. But to begin with, you have to create a little change. One aspect of life taken care of a lot, other 3 neglected. Yesterday we were talking last night, what is the purpose of our life? Purpose of our life is not something big. Purpose of our life is to be our right self and bring that into karma every day. This table, what is the purpose of this table? What is the purpose? If I say, what's the purpose of this table? So what's the purpose of this table? What is the purpose of this table? What is the purpose of this mic? Now, suppose this mic can sing, can dance, can walk, can do everything, but only doesn't amplify the voice. What will you say? What will we say? I say, what is the purpose of this mic? So what is the purpose of a human being? What is the purpose of a human being? Kya baat hai? What is the purpose of a human being? Because when we look for purpose, now we're looking in the role. As a role, what is my purpose? It's not purpose of the role, it's purpose of the soul. It's your purpose, not the purpose of your role and position. Not the purpose of your relationship. It's what is your purpose of life. So what is purpose of life? देखा, आंसर चेंज हो गए ना सारे. बट ओनली टू टेक केयर, मंडे के बाद भी यही आंसर रखना पड़ेगा. And this will automatically go into your role. No, this will automatically go into your role. So what are our values and what is our purpose? Values are those 7 qualities. Let's repeat them. Purity. It has to go in order. Unless there's purity, I can't get peace. Purity means my every thought is clean, pure. So purity, peace, power, love, happiness, wisdom, knowledge, bliss. Sato Guni Atma. Every soul is a Sato Guni Atma. Every soul. So that is our values. From there come other values: humility, transparency, sincerity, compassion, empathy. Root is 7. So these 7 are my values, and these values coming into my karma is the purpose of my life. If I am doing everything that I am doing, but my 7 values are only not there, then what is the purpose of this life? And then reaching a stage where I am doing everything that I am doing, but I am doing with emotions which have become opposite of these 7 values, then my purpose is completely, which means this table is upside down. That is what has happened. So Karam Yogi means yogi life. Yogi life means high vibration life coming into every karam. Not just working, but working at a higher vibration. So that is Karam Yogi. Now hold the ball. Now hold the ball. This is my Karam. Every thought, every word, every behavior, every intention also. That is why change your thoughts to higher vibration vocabulary, because it is your Karam. It is not just a thought, it is your Karam. Now throw the ball at the wall here. Now, law of karma, this ball is going to come back. When this ball comes back, we call it destiny. What is karam? Intention, thoughts, feelings, words, behavior, energy going out. What is energy coming back? Situations, people's behavior to us, health of my body, प्रोफेशनल लाइफ कभी बहुत अच्छी है, कभी नीचे चली जाती है, इट्स ओके. हेल्थ ऑफ द बॉडी भी कभी परफेक्ट है, कभी नीचे चली जाती है, ठीक है. दिस इज डेस्टिनी, दिस इज कर्मा. डू इट वंस. दिस इज डेस्टिनी, दिस इज कर्मा. एनीथिंग हैपनिंग टू मी, डेस्टिनी. एनीथिंग आई क्रिएटिंग, कर्मा. एंड व्हाट इज द लॉ? What is the law? As is the karma, so is the consequence. Which means the ball I throw out will come again. It might come again immediately. It might come again after a few days, few years, and sometimes in my next costume. Because who threw the ball? Again, hold the ball. Throw the ball. And after throwing the ball, we leave the costume. I leave the body. And I take a new body. Will the ball come back? Should it come back? Why should it come back? Huh? Because many people say, अगली बार नहीं आना चाहिए, वही का वही खत्म होना चाहिए सब कुछ. ये क्या है? अगली बार क्यों आया ये? अगली बार आया इसलिए तो इतना कुछ अच्छा है जीवन के अंदर. नहीं है अच्छा जीवन में. It is all our pichla. It cannot start at 0. The soul leaves the costume, enters the womb of the mother, baby born. Where the baby is born, who are the parents, which is that everything is based on past karma. Why will one baby born in a home where there is nobody to take care, one baby born in a home where there are 10 people to pamper the child? Who decided that? Who decided that? Karma of the soul. Baby has not done any karma. Matlab once after coming in that costume, they have not yet done any karma, but they entered into the costume with lot of karma. So karma is the journey of the soul, not of the body. Body will keep changing. It is my karma which is going on. Right? So now anything that happens to me is like this. Hold the hand. कुछ भी हो जाए हमारे साथ, बहुत अच्छा, अच्छा, not acha. The ball is coming in this direction. Do not waste time and energy saying, why did this happen? Don't waste time and energy saying, why did this happen? Immediately give the mind the answer, why did this happen? Because I had thrown it earlier. Fine, finished. One thought over. Second thought, what now? Ab kya karna hai? So when you throw this ball here, this ball is returning. But when this ball is returning, what power do you have? Suppose I ask, एक मिनट खड़े, लवीना एक मिनट खड़े हो जाओ. Now here in front of everybody, I behave wrongly to her. Okay? In which direction is the ball for her? For her. Do it. In which direction is the ball? It's coming like this. So when she will create a thought, why is she doing this to me? Immediate one thought, answer, past karmic account. It is my past karmic account. It is my past karma that is returning. So what is going to her is a ball which she had thrown earlier. Can she change that ball? Throw that ball again here. Now that ball is coming to you. Just look at that ball coming towards you. Can you change the direction, the speed of that ball, color of that ball? Can you do anything change in that ball? Nothing. Then what is your power? Anything that comes into life, whether it is a person's behavior, whether it is health of body, whether it is business up and down, whether it is any situation, ball is coming like this. But when the ball comes like this, the first thought I create is my response. And that response is your next ball. So again visualize, ball coming from here. Why did this happen to me? I had thrown this ball earlier. Now the first thought that you will create is your new ball. So I am behaving wrongly to her, past karma ball. But when I behave badly to her, how she will think now will be her new karma. Which one is more powerful? Perfect. So where should the focus be? On the way we respond. And that's why we saw since 2 days, life is not about what is happening to us. Life is about how we are responding to what is happening to us. Again, past is coming to me. Present I am creating. And whatever present I will create, that will again come to me as a future. Right? Got it again? Anything coming to you, it's a past ball. So label that over there. This is my past ball coming to me. How you will respond now, label that, it's your present karma. And any ball that you will throw now, any ball you will throw now will come back again with a future label. So at any point of time, past is coming to me. Karte hain ek baar? Past is coming to me. Present is getting created. And this future is getting decided. So don't look at the past karma ball and create a wrong present karma ball. Which means don't create the same thought as the situation. Create the thought what you want the situation to be. So throw a higher vibrational ball. Now come back to her. I am behaving wrongly to her. Maybe I am doing it daily. Maybe I am her senior at work. Maybe I am her colleague. Maybe I am her spouse. And I am doing wrong daily. What power does she have? What options to respond? Okay, does everybody, how many of you have that one person in your life who is like this? Anybody who has that one person? Haath uthao. Achha, we have that one person who's not always in their perfect behavior towards us. They are nice people, but not necessarily nice, perfect behavior. because they are also emotionally unwell. What options does she have in how she can respond to my behavior? Compassion. Blessing. Send positive vibration. What if she is my spouse? What options does she have? I thought it's only at work. First at home. First at home. If I shout, what option there? Get back, reach home. Go to your room, see what happens. One shouts, one gets angry, one gets irritable. Prepare your mind for what karma ball you're going to throw next. If you prepare before, you will throw the right karma ball. But if you don't prepare before, then it's just a ping pong going on of the same energy. And that is what is creating that conflict. So just immediately, achhi ball fek do. Which means throw a blessing ball to the other person. Don't throw in words, throw only in the thoughts. What if I'm shouting at her and she says, "You're a peaceful soul"? I said, "Come here, I'll show you how peaceful I am." So don't go and say it to them. You just, blessings have to be sent from here. They'll say, you went to that retreat, I'm never going to let you go again over there. So be very careful. It has to be all done from here. Here we keep quiet, we remain silent, and internally we send them high energy. You are a fill in the blank. What do they need at that time? Soul. So if I'm shouting at her, she will create a thought, you are a peaceful soul, you are a happy soul. I'm saying to her, let's separate, I don't want to live with you. She will create a thought, we will always live together and our home will be heaven. Which means whatever they are saying, you throw opposite ball. Whatever they are saying, you throw opposite of that. We only have to create opposite of what they are saying at that time. They will say, I just can't stand you. I don't want to live a minute with you. You create a thought, I always want to live with you. Simple. Just put one converter over here and just keep saying the opposite in your mind. What that will do is, that will mellow down the energy of the other person also. But when the other person says from there, I don't want to stay with you, we say, so what did you think? I want to stay with you. Why are we waiting also till tomorrow? Let's decide today. Come on, tell me. And it just goes to another level. And all this energy is radiating into the house. All this energy is getting absorbed by the children. Tomorrow they talk that vocabulary. So can we put that converter there? Can we put the converter there? उस स्कूल में था ना, ये वर्ड उसका ऑपोजिट, ये वर्ड उसका ऑपोजिट, ये वर्ड उसका, बस वो ही करना है. Just throw opposite energy at them. Just throw opposite energy at them. First, your mind will remain fine. And second, that vibration will go there. And third, the vibration of the house. At one time, only one person should react at home. Take turns. Today, my day. But when two react together, that's when things go all out over. Why so many relationships are breaking down now? Why? Why? Because resilience low, and one triggers, the other one goes double, and then we say, why am I here? What is the... And very strong statements, all consumed from media. All consumed from content. Big statements. Why am I here? My parents were right. I should have not got married to you. I did not. Affirmation, affirmation, affirmation. Always take care. Don't make separation a part of your vocabulary. Anything said many times will become a reality. It will. It will. Don't keep giving those energies into your relationships. They are not casual statements which should be thrown like this. No. Keep the sanctity of that relationship. There can be a difference of opinion. There can be an emotional outburst. But we don't have to talk about separation every time like this as if it's the most normal thing to do. Because it will happen then. And you have children. Hmm? तो बात करो ना अच्छे से, no problem. They'll say, I don't want to live with you. You say, I am very comfortable being here with you. Simple. They say, but I can't stand you. Bolo, I am very happy being there with you. They are giving their opinion. You give your opinion. Everyone is going through their own emotional upheavals. The reason could be at work, they will take it out at home. And most important is if you restrict content consumption at home, all these outbursts will only finish off. You know what we are watching is all this shouting, screaming, talking loudly, watching those new debate, talking, not waiting to listen to the other person. We start behaving like that then. So to take care. So theek hai? So everything that's happening to us, who's responsible? Remove everybody else's name, remove God decided this for me? No. Who decided this? I. That's why it is said everything is predestined. Predestined by me. Predestined by me. Predestined means a previously written destiny. Written by who? I. Now, in every situation, karma, create an affirmation. So which means conflict in a relationship, write that person's name and say, they and I get along amazingly well. They are talking about separation, you write your affirmation. Hamara ghar swarg hai. Make an affirmation on the issues of your life. Make an affirmation on the issues of your life. So which means your thought about that will change. When the thought changes means the present karma has changed. When the present karma changes, the future destiny will change. Will change. So any issue comes, immediately first create what is the right thought for this issue. Suddenly you come to know a lot of people are losing jobs. We start creating fear. We start creating fear. What if this happens? My office in the other country, they asked people to leave. What if tomorrow this happens in my office? What if it happens? We will see then. But why are we thinking of it now? So then create a thought. My job is safe and secure. My life is perfect. My life is perfect, my job is safe and secure. And most important, highest affirmation. Everything that happens to me is for my benefit. Everything. Keep this as your affirmation for life forever. Everything that's happening to me is for my benefit. Which means if suddenly I'm told right now, gone, your job is over today. Immediately create a thought. This has happened for my benefit. This job has gone for my benefit. And the minute you will create that thought, this has gone for my benefit, you suddenly hear. And now when you're vibrating at that energy, then only and only the benefit will happen. But if I create a thought, now what will happen? Everything is ruined, everything is a mess. These are also affirmations. These are also affirmations. And when one person says it at home, everybody starts saying that same language. So one person needs to say, जो हुआ हमारे अच्छे के लिए हुआ है, इसमें हमारा अच्छा समाया हुआ है, ये certain है. And ये certainty के साथ आप जब, anybody ever experienced in life कि when something happened, you felt it was not right, but later on you said, good, what happened was good. Please raise your hand. Now please look around. No, keep holding your hands. Keep holding your hand. Now everyone look around and see. Just look at this. This is reality of life. Everyone's hand is up. But now reflect back and see the day it happened. That day did you say that what happened was good? No. So what happened for 6 months, 1 year, whatever time period, you kept believing what happened was not right. Finally, it turned out to be right. But this in 6 months, 1 year, kitna battery discharge hua? Kitna battery discharge hua? Important is just create a thought. Everything that's happened has happened for my good. Even if nothing good happens out of it, you will be in a very good space. And when you're in a good space, you will create miracles out of it. So, har scene kalyankari hai. Thoughts is our mantra. One, everything is kalyankari, beneficial. And second, har ek bahut acha hai. Har ek bahut acha hai. Even while they're shouting and screaming, just create a thought. बहुत अच्छे हैं, ये बहुत अच्छे हैं, ये बहुत अच्छे हैं. बोलते जाओ अंदर, बहुत अच्छे हैं, बहुत अच्छे. उनको पता नहीं चलेगा वो क्यों अच्छे बन गए. The person will change automatically, immediately. Just sprinkle that on them. आग में, बचपन से सुना था ना, आग में घी नहीं डालते, पानी की बूंदें डालते हैं. The आग will settle down. They've changed. So karma. So you're not just creating an affirmation, you are changing your karma. You are changing your karma. And when you change your karma, destiny. Now, when we start changing it like this, is forgiving people easy now? Is forgiving people easy now? Who are we forgiving? First to remember, why did they do this to me? Why did they do this to me? Then we will realize it is not that they are wrong, it is that they and me together have done something in the past. And it's only a consequence of that which has come, and now it's in my hand whether to heal this karmic account or whether to make it. To remember, if we don't heal it, we will again meet. We will again meet. Most of our karmic accounts today are a past carry forward. No, we didn't resolve them last time. So I, the soul, put your finger here. I, the soul, 1 second, I will leave the costume like this. अब भी क्या लेकर गए अपने साथ? क्या लेकर गए अपने साथ? Body left behind, family left behind, children left behind, possession left behind, education also left behind. You go to nursery again. Again A for apple will start. Only one thing going with us, sanskar and karma. So baby born, karma. Baby is born with the destiny. Which destiny? Which I, the soul, carried from there. Every child coming with different sanskars. Parent has not taught them that sanskar. The soul came with that sanskar. So throughout life, now again purpose of life to remember that everything here is important but temporary. Everything here is important and permanent. This is temporary, this is permanent. In 1 second when I leave the costume, bacche, parent, everything over. Oh. I, the soul, enter a new costume, new parents, new family, new city. Do you remember your previous parents, children? No. After few years, you won't remember these people also. Which means not that we have to, okay, not. It just means take care of everybody, nurture everyone, be there for everyone. But to remember, the journey is of I, the soul, alone. I, the soul, alone. And I have to take care that my role on this journey is to nourish this family, is to empower them, is to help them with their karmic accounts also. Suddenly anyone in your family could face a karmic account. Maybe it's not you, but it's maybe one of them. Then what will we do for them that time? What do we have to help them to do? Throw the right karma ball now. So our role is not to create a perfect life for our children. You won't be able to do it. Because every soul has past karmic account. Every soul has past karmic account. Majority past karmic account are very nice, but बीच में कुछ आ जाता है ऐसा. So our life is not my children should always have perfect life. Not necessary it will always happen like that. But your role is when a difficult ball comes into their life, you are there to help them to throw the right ball now. That is parent. That is family. But for that you will have to first remain on the right karma side, which means stable, powerful. Your child studies very hard. and yet they don't get into the college you wanted or they wanted, or they don't get into the professional college which you wanted or they wanted. एक सेकंड में ये हमारे कल्याण के लिए हुआ है. एक सेकंड में. इस कॉलेज में नहीं मिला, it was not meant to happen that way. You were meant to be in this college because this is better for you. That one may be the best for the world, but this was better for you, that's why you are here. Change your thought and your thought of the child will change. Otherwise the child will go like a victim into that college. मेरे को यहाँ नहीं जाने का था, मुझको उधर जाना था. My life is ruined because I did not get into that college. 10 years later, we don't even remember what we did in that college. But that time we deplete so much energy thinking like that. So what is our responsibility as family? Help everyone to throw the right karma ball. And how will we do that? By we throwing our right karma balls. So easy. Who's creating the destiny? Who's creating the destiny? Now, along with the power of affirmation, use the power of visualization also. Affirmation plus visualization. And study on this power of visualization. You will see magic. All of us do use power of visualization, but we use it in the outer world. We also need to use it in the inner world. Like you would hear so many sports people, cricketers, they visualize their game. They visualize that when that ball will come like this, I will hit it. You visualize it to the minutest detail. So visualize your situation. Visualize it what you want it to be. When we will create that affirmation plus visualization, the neural pattern in the brain will start changing. So visualization and affirmation is also used for healing of the body. In rehab centers where someone goes through a stroke, now let's say this arm is not working at all. It will take months and months for the rehab, dhire, 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 dhire. Along with that, adding an element, visualize that your hand is moving fine. Visualize yourself picking up this. Complete perfect visualization going on inside. So the physiotherapy will do its work, my mind will do the other work, and when the both will work together, it will heal faster. It will heal faster. So power of affirmation plus power of it. So when you are meditating, visualize I am a peaceful being. So any person with whom you tend to react, visualize early in the morning being peaceful talking to that person. Visualize. So any karmic account, use the power of visualization. Everybody is good with power of visualization? Yes? Make it more creative, which means more detailed. So let's say if I have to say, my hand is moving perfectly fine. So first I will just visualize moving fine. Then I will see to the minutest detail, going up to the glass, holding the glass like this, picking it up. There was an experiment done where two groups were taken and both were working on piano playing. Okay, piano playing. Now one group played the piano for 2 hours for 7 days. And their brain scans were done every single day to see how a habit gets created. It's a new habit. So 2 hours for 7 days. The other study group was only imagining playing the piano for 2 hours for 7 days. Just imagining like this, on that note and this note and this and this, visualizing the fingers moving like that. The other physically moving the fingers like that. And then they've actually given the detailed brain scans that both are almost the same. Both are almost the same. And the third group was who had neither visualized nor played, and their brain scans were like what they were before the exercise. And then the essence of that research was the brain cannot differentiate between the real and the imaginary. So whether your worry is real or imaginary, brain and body get affected the same. What if this will happen? For the brain and the body, it's real. It's real. So sometimes people say, but we have to think about the future. No, we'll think about it when it comes. And we'll only create a right thought when it comes. Because why are you changing your pattern before it has even happened? So it cannot differentiate between real and imaginary. And so imagine what happens with the power of right thinking. Everything starts changing inside. Everything starts changing inside. So 2 things, affirmation, visualization, experience becomes our reality. And that is Raj Yoga meditation. Affirmation, visualization, experience. Experience. Let's do it right now. Just sit back, straight. Let's do a visualization exercise. And don't put any pressure on yourself to visualize. Everyone's visualization power is different. But as we keep doing it, it gets better. But no pressure. Nobody should get a headache here trying to visualize. Just gentle, very gentle. As long as there's no other thought or visual coming, that means it's highest concentration. Highest concentration. Okay? Just visualize yourself, and as you will hear the thoughts, you keep visualizing it. You probably will not need to close your eyes. But do it whatever. Just take it, no falling off to sleep. So that's why we don't close eyes. You can keep it half closed if you want. Because we are sleep deprived, we tend to fall off to sleep. So just keep it half closed or just focus it on one point. Now just see yourself walking out of this hall. Walking out of this hall, that road which we walked yesterday with the candle, and walking towards the main gate. Keep your eyes gently open. And take your train or flight and go back home. Reached your city. Reached your city. Now go home. Light रहने देते, white रखते. Go home. You've reached the main door. What's the color of the door? The color of the door. What's written on the nameplate? See the door. Open the door, walk in. Sunday morning, who all are there at home? What are they doing? See them there. Look at the house. Is everything in place, neat and tidy? Check the beds made properly, or Sunday morning all ruffled up. Check your house. Now go and sit next to them. Share with them about what you have seen and felt here. Now go into the kitchen. What's getting cooked for lunch? Open the fridge. Check everything in order there. Fresh fruits there. Check what you like out of that. Pick up something. There's a fresh orange there. See yourself picking it up. Go and sit in your comfortable chair. Peeling the orange. Where are you keeping the peel? Visualize carefully. And start having the orange. And now, come back into the hall. Back to your chair. How many were able to go home? Everyone? How many were able to see family? Everyone? How many were able to have the orange? Oh, everyone. Anyone felt that? Anyone felt? This is meditation. Completely meditation. Thought and visualization. Matlab mind and intellect. First day Atma lesson, Man, Buddhi, Sanskar. Man will create a thought, Buddhi will visualize it, Sanskar means the experience, the feeling. Okay? Now this is what we will do in meditation also. Now what will the visual be? Point of light. Going home. Who is family there? Paramatma. So what is Raj Yoga? Atma, visualizing Atma, visualizing the sanskar of the Atma, then going home to Paramdham, filling yourself with God's love and power, having a personal conversation. God is not a concept. God is a reality. And having a personal relationship. Do you think God can say things to us or only we can say things there? हम भगवान से बातें करते हैं, भगवान भी हमसे बातें करता है. If you ask a question, can you get an answer? So then don't have to go online for all answers. Develop that relationship. And that will happen when we create that relationship daily. Then just say, it's like telepathy. We've all experienced telepathy. Telepathy between soul and a soul. How many of us have experienced telepathy? Similarly, Raj Yoga means telepathy between soul and the Supreme Soul. You create a thought and there the answer comes. But of course, it will happen on this journey when we start every morning meditating, every day. So we will just see those 3 visuals in 2 minutes. Ek baar dikhayenge? Just look at the visual. And this is all there on YouTube. So for the next few days after you reach home from today, just watch the visuals because it's a new visual. Going home was easy because we've seen it 2 days back. So just watch the visuals and do the meditation for the next few days, and after that you will not need the visuals. Okay? So चलाएंगे? Light off करते हैं, 1 minute. Light off कर देते हैं. सभी light off कर देते हैं. पीछे की भी. So first visual, soul in the center of the forehead. Okay? So now not to just create the thought, I am a powerful soul, but hold on to that visual, I am a powerful soul. Visual. Point of light, center of the forehead. Second, you will visualize your vibrations radiating from you outside. Second wala. Ye third, never mind, we'll do the third one, never mind. Visualizing I, the soul, going up to Paramdham. It's the soul world. The soul world is like a sky, but not blue, white, orange, red color. And Paramatma, whenever we think of God, where do we point? वहाँ, because वो वहाँ ही है. So वो Paramatma है, another point of light, another energy. But the only difference is I am a peaceful soul, God is ocean of peace. So like we stand in front of the sun and the sun's rays falls on the body and it energizes every cell of the body, I, the soul, will just go and be there right next to the Supreme Soul, and those rays will all fall on me and strengthen me. दिख रहा है विजुअल? परमात्मा से वो शक्तियाँ मुझ आत्मा के अंदर भर रही हैं. आप प्यार की शक्ति भरो, आप शांति की शक्ति भरो, आप खुशी की शक्ति भरो. अब इसी शक्ति को you can take it into the soul and then from the soul to the body also. To the body also. Any part of the body an issue, take that shakti like this and then from here to that part of the body, healing that part of the body. Last वाला दिखाएंगे. Taking that power from God and radiating it to the world. Or taking that power from God, radiating it to a specific person. Taking that power from God and radiating it to your office. Taking that power, radiating it to your home. Visual. Okay? So it's simple. It's all there on YouTube. Just go and say Raj Yoga meditation commentary and you'll get so many of them. Important is first visual here, point of light. Visualize every day when you're meditating, visualize your body as a body of white light. Why white light? Because white light is the energy body which is inside this physical body. When we have an ailment or a disease or a pain, that energy blockage takes place. We've all heard of Reiki, pranic healing. Everyone heard of it? What is Reiki, pranic healing? They're sending energy to clear the energy blockage which is there in your body. But we can also do it for ourselves. We can also do it for ourselves. So visualize white light energy body, which means no blockages. No blockages. And then visualize that vibration radiating to my home, radiating to my workplace, radiating to the world. And then I, the soul, like you got up from here and went home. Now the body doesn't have to get up. I, the soul, visualize going up and up and up of the planet into the soul world and next to the Paramatma. And if you want to send energy to somebody, you want to send blessings to someone, you see Paramatma in you and you also bring that soul there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. What was the energy we saw just now? From Paramatma to me, and I fill myself with that energy and I give it to this soul. So laser beam from Baba to me and from me to the Baba we call for Paramatma. So laser beam of energy from Paramatma to me and from me sending it to that soul. You can also send it to the body of the person if some ailment is there. You can radiate it in your office. You can send it to a soul with whom you have some relationship issue. Pure soul, powerful soul. Fill yourself with God's power, radiate it there. So meditation for healing the self, healing the body, healing the other soul, healing the home environment, the work environment, healing the world. And most important also to do this while you're cooking. That fill yourself with that energy, sprinkle all that energy there in the food. But this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. The journey actually starts from tomorrow. So when you go back home, just connect to your nearest meditation center. Don't think of how easy or how difficult it is. It's very easy when done the right way, and it's difficult when not done the right way, and it's impossible if not practiced. So the only first step to do is connect to the center nearest to you, and it will be within 3 kilometers. So it can't get easier than that. Every center, the sisters will do the complete Raj Yoga meditation course with you one-on-one. Any day, any time. 5, 6 days, they will give 1 hour to you alone. Alone means you, your family, whoever comes with you. Ready to invest 1 hour more for 4, 5 days? Yeah. So go and do the course one-on-one. This was in a big group. It has to be done one-on-one. So go back and do that course one-on-one, and then you have the Paramatma ke Mahavakya happening every single day at every center. So then you take the next step of the journey. But when will we start doing the course? When will we start doing the course? The next day when we reach. Because you have invested 4 days to take your energy here. Use that to take it higher immediately. Don't allow it to come back. Every month we bring groups here. After 10-15 days they will say, वो एनर्जी सारी चली गई जो आबू में आई थी, अभी क्या करें? So don't lose that time. It's like you go to a detox center, you get detoxed. Now get the right diet immediately, no, after the day one. If you eat junk for 10 days and then you have to begin the process all over again. So next step is only to connect to the center nearest to you. Now we are going to see a short film, and the actor in the film is each one of you. So that film is about you. The film is about your past 2 days over here. So we will see that short film, then we will have a short break, and then of course we have Balabhai with us for the next session. Om Shanti, Shukriya.
Mansarovar, where nature and stillness meet, we discover the strength within. In this sanctuary of peace, we begin the journey of self-empowerment, grounded in our values and guided by wisdom. Here, the essence of our true self awakens.